My name's Jon Erik. I'm 27. I'm from Rockaway, New Jersey. I guess you can say life for me at a young age wasn't very normal. I grew up experimenting with marijuana at an early age, and that eventually led into depression and anxiety. Eventually, I had trouble sleeping. I was diagnosed with insomnia. I was taking medication for all three things. After a couple of years of taking all three medications, it just wasn't cutting it. So I dove hard into the painkillers, and it just all that did was mask the situation. There came a time in my life where it was difficult for me to just do everyday tasks that it was expected out of a normal human being, and things were going on in my life that were really weighing me down. And there was a night where I was up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just thought it'd be better if I weren't here anymore. I took a lot of pills, took a lot of over-the-counter pills and other medications, mixed them all, and I woke up in the hospital with tubes and down my throat, pumping my stomach, and my family surrounded me and all in tears, and the doctor said I was that close to dying. At that point in my life, I knew I was either going to go one way or the other. One way being I can rebound off this and start new, or I was going to go downhill, and unfortunately I started going downhill. I started using painkillers heavily, started smoking marijuana every day, daily, and eventually that led to complete destruction of my life. Everything around me crumbled, from losing job after job to relationship after relationship, and I found myself doing things I never thought I would do. Stealing from family members, robbing stores, forging checks. It was something that I knew deep down inside it wasn't me, but I was just being controlled by this drug. And things got really bad. I found myself making trips to Patterson and Newark. I started using heroin, started shooting heroin, and I knew if I didn't make a change then, my life was going to end. I was going to die. My brother works with a kid who went to Transformation Life Center, and he was here for about a year and a half. We had an intervention, and I was told about TLC. I was told about the brotherhood here. I was told about the success rate, and at that point, I was already signed up for a 30-day secular rehab. So I had a choice, really, of going to a 30-day rehab or staying at TLC for a year. My immediate thought was, let's go to the 30-day rehab. Let's put a Band-Aid on this. Let's make it look on the outside like I'm doing the work. But I knew deep down inside that that wasn't going to work. If I wanted to get better, I needed a long-term program. So I made the choice to come to TLC. The day I got here, I was a wreck. I was nervous. I didn't go to a college away from my house. I went to a community college, so I've never been away from my family for that long of a time, and it was scary for me. But it wasn't long after I got here where I felt really comfortable. The guys here are great. The staff here is amazing. I've learned more here than I've learned my entire life. I've learned how to take hopeless and turn it into hope. Um, things are happening for me that I would never expect. It's been a year now. I'll be graduating in 4 days. I've been here for a year. I knew I had to hit this program head on. I did everything in my power to follow the rules here and really make an effort to change. And God has done an amazing thing in my life. He took me from broken. He put the pieces back together, and I feel whole again. I have hope, and doors are opening for me left and right now. I'm so blessed to be in the position that I'm in. I have a job doing amazing work down in Florida that I never thought I'd be doing. I'll be involved with the food ministry, giving back to the homeless. I have housing set up. I have a group called Life I Lead that I'm going to be leading a recovery group twice a week. It's amazing where I was going to meetings, trying to get sober, to now leading a meeting and helping others get sober. I thank God every day for the position that He's put me in. My stay here at TLC is coming to an end. It's kind of bittersweet. Like I said, I have so many plans to succeed and prosper as God has promised me. But leaving here, it's going to be tough. I've made so many good friends. This place is always going to hold a special spot in my heart. I'm thankful. I'm so blessed for what God has done in my life, and I hope I can just be an example as to, if you put the work in here, what you put into God, God will give back to you. And that's what I want people to